What it do, what it do, what it do, good people, coming to you live from Tez TV 410. I'm your host, Tez Dean. Listen, before we get started, King, what's your name?
He died. Calvin Johnson, what up, baby?
Man, listen, good talking to you. Thanks for joining the platform.
Yes,
I wanted
sir.
to give people an update. You know, it's a new season. We got spring around the corner. We got the NCAA right now. We got the state championship. We got the state tournament just finishing up. We got the BCL just finishing up. The MIAA just finishing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, what more? I mean, this is exciting time right now. It's exciting time right now. People going outside. People starting to be a little bit, people walking around without their masks on. I wouldn't suggest that, but that's what people doing. So talk to me before we get started. How you feeling? How's the family?
Family doing well, King. Appreciate that. Doing well, man. Trying to stay healthy, active, getting ready for the spring, summer season, That's our season, definitely on the lookout for these coaches and mentors and players and families in the community, man. Looking forward to connecting, building and nurturing some relationships and bonds out here, man.
I hear that, and we need that. And we're gonna talk about that a little bit more later on in the show. You know, I see a lot of people that came up. I don't know if we was in the house for a long time, but you got coaches that ain't coaching in a long time say, you know what, it's time to get back in this game. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of programs now, and I look at it like it's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it give the kids something to do. Everybody ain't 5 stars, but everybody should have a place to play. So we will get into that. But I wanted to start off though. Like I said, I'm very excited this week. Very excited. Not only because it was tournament time. However, I knew the NCAA was right around the corner, right? Right around the corner.
Yes, sir.
So before we get started, let me shout out Pilot, because I apologize. I don't remember posting Pilot. I don't remember posting, but I remember getting some of their information. But I don't remember posting. So, and this Pilot girls, this their first state championship. I didn't know that. First state championship.
Congratulations.
Led by was it Kendall Peace Abel. Congratulations to Pilot girls for winning a 3A state title. Then
Trinity Massenburg. Shout out to Trinity Massenburg and the Massenburg family as well, man. Very hardworking young lady, man. Watched her grow and flourish into a nice, fine young players. So congratulations to them as well.
Already. Now we had Western. Now you know the rich history of Western High School. They won another 4A state championship, right? And I don't really like to really spotlight kids if during the show. I really don't like doing that because I always forget kids' names, and that's not what I want to do unless I'm just spotlighting that kid. However, man, we got this, and I know I might butcher her name, so I apologize in advance. Is it Nasira Pryor? The girl went for 40 points. Have you heard of that? She went for 40. This is a state championship game. They only had, I want to say they had 6 or 7 players. I want to say they had seven players total.
Yep, 7 players.
Man, 7 players total, man. For the states.
Amazing story.
Now, we're gonna keep it going though. I'm going to your neck of the woods.
Okay.
You could comment. You could comment. If the seat get a little hot, hey, for the BCL, I like to say congratulations to Mount St. Joe, right? They came and took everything, right? They won the BCL, and the MIAA, right?
Congratulations to Mount St. Joe. Absolutely.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, congratulations. I didn't expect you to say it. I wasn't expecting you to say it, but you said it anyway. It sounded a little weak, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Mount St. Joe got a lot of people talking a little sad right now. They didn't
Utmost respect. Utmost respect.
I thought they was gonna get out-hammered, but they lost on a buzzer beater. It was crazy. It was. If you ever get a chance, go to YouTube and check that out. But kudos to Mount St. Joe and Coach Clatchy and them over there. Damon Jenner.
Yes, sir.
They also got the kid, Bryson Tucker. Now, yesterday, it was me, you, and another individual. Going back and forth. And people, y'all can put this in the comment. Y'all can put y'all opinion in the comment. And this is not something that we can go at right now because we talked about it. We're gonna go about it later on. Y'all hear this? Y'all hear this discussion later on. But it's about Bryson. Bryson Tucker just got an offer from the University of Duke to play for Mount St. Joe, Team USA. Now they calling him a shooting guard now, but they were saying he was a small forward, but I see they try to class him as a shooting guard. However, the kid is that. He's all that in the bag of snacks. However, the debate that we was having yesterday, I had Calvin and Justin say that he was better than Emani Bates. So y'all heard what the big question was. So y'all can put that in the comment, and we're gonna talk about that on a future video. You talking about the commentating on that? You talking about funny? Oh, y'all gonna get a kick out of that. But yeah, Emani Bates and Bryson Tucker. Who you think got the juice? Leave your comments. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and you definitely got to leave it on the page. All right, so we had not only that. Do you want to elaborate on Mount St. Joe on the season they
had? Fine season by Mount St. Joe. Tyler Hansberry, I want to say, is the big guy's name. He received Player of the Year honors in certain publications in his own right. I want to say, just a load of a player to guard and to game plan for. Just a ton of energy and ability there. Then when you talk about Bryson Tucker, just for the record, I'm stating that, Bryson is from what I can deduce and what I've seen, in comparison to one Emani Bates, he looks as though he's on that level and on that ability of trajectory to me, that he has that capability of being that kind of player on that level. And I would match him up now at this point. As far as the ability that Bryson Tucker has, I would put him in that class of a player. I mean, this kid's got a ton of ability. But again, when you talk about playing him at the high school level, unguardable, just a man amongst boys, and really, really just a true savant on the court, man, with, how he hunts and gets to his shots and the poise and the level, the way he approaches the game, man. It's just really fun and a joy to watch, hell to play against, hell to coach against, like I said, but Coach Clatchy does a wonderful job over there each year getting guys in and ready and prepared for, a strong run, man. And so kudos, like you say, to them. And Coach Jennifer and the guys on the staff there, man, they work those guys hard and get them prepared night in and night out. So they are the measuring stick and the class of the MIAA, I'd say, as well as the BCL, but just right now in the area, you know, Mount St. Joe is definitely, you know, the kings of the town, man.
And now also this week, like I said, Bryson got, you know, he got an offer to University of Duke. He got an offer to University of Duke, and you had Bryce Lindsey recommit from South Carolina. So that's interesting. That's definitely interesting. Now let's take it to the city. We had Coach Herman Harried. I want to say this is the 7th or 8th state championship. I'm asking the question. So people out there, y'all can leave that in the comments. I'm thinking this is the 7th state championship. What you say, Cal?
Yeah, it's a tough one. I wouldn't know. The Tree just been winning, man, since he's been there, man. He's doing a ton of winning.
He making his own history right. He writing his own history right now. He definitely writing his own history right now. So shout out and big salute to Coach Tree. They beat
Harried.
Yeah, they knocked off Emerson in the States. And shout out to Emerson for even getting down there and getting to the States. You know what I mean? What you was about to say?
Absolutely. No, absolutely. Shout out to them, Coach Dantzler and the Emerson. What are they, the Vikings or the Emerson? Not the Vikings. What are they over at Emerson, Taz? What's their mascot?
Red
Red Storm.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Red Storm. Now, people. Now, Kevin. Like I said, I don't want to hold people up today. I ain't gonna hold people up too long. However, like I said, we gotta do the update of this week. And this week, AAU started. Yeah, AAU started. Before we get into the NCAA, I decided let me put the AAU before the NCAA, because the AAU is the reason that the whole goal is to get you the NCAA. You know what I'm saying? To play either NCAA or to even go pro. Yeah, to even go pro. And before I lose my point, I mean, before I lose this information, I like to say congratulations to Jasmine Dickey, also at the University of Delaware. She decided to put her name in the WNBA draft this year. So kudos to Jasmine Dickey. I posted her a few times. A beast. I'm talking about a beast. I want to say player of the year for 2 years in a row. To put the ball in the hole. She serves. Yeah, she serves. Now that I spoke on that. AAU. Oh, this is for somebody that like to hear stories. Oh, AAU, I should write a book with different names, change the names. Some of this shit could be, some of the things I hear could be a story. You know what I'm saying? This could be a comedy. You know what I mean? But I understand it's serious. It's people is dead serious. My message to everybody. This is my message to everybody. I understand this is a business. I understand this is a business. I do understand this is a business. You had trials this week, right? You had trials. So you had people getting cut. So the second week, people may still be in trials. However, this is my only message to y'all, because I don't know. I don't have I don't have. I'm not pulling one way or the other. If you don't like a program, parents and coaches that decide to, you know what, this not for me, you know what I'm saying? Parents, you decide, you know what, I don't want my kid. I don't want my kid. I don't want my kid on this team, or I don't feel as though that my kid get enough time or get enough attention. Anything. Don't go to the next program and just throw salt in the game. I didn't even say throw salt in the game. Because you can have valid points, right? But it's messy. It's messy, right? It gets back around. It's you may think these coaches don't. They may indirectly don't deal with each other, some of them. But you don't think everybody got friends. This is a fraternity. I'm gonna say that. This is a fraternity. Everybody don't deal with each other. Everybody don't like each other. Everybody don't trust each other. But you don't want to be messy. You don't want to be the parent that none of the coaches want to even deal with because you're unstable. And when I say unstable, not as a parent, but unstable is unreliable as far as where you gonna have your kid playing. You over here, you over there. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you gotta look in the mirror. Sometimes you have to look in the mirror. And then also I like to say, think outside the box. Think outside the box. And what I mean by think outside the box, I understand everybody can want to play with Team Mello, Team Thrill. I understand that, but it's more teams out here. It's more teams. If you don't feel as though that your kid gonna get the time that they deserve over here, and you have to be honest with it. Don't. You have to be honest. You have to be a realist to the situation. If you know he over here and you know he over here with 5 or 6 ranked players, you shouldn't expect your kid to get so many shots or to play all game. No, everybody got sacrificed on teams like that. I played on teams like that. Teams like that. Teams like that with all that talent is about the greater good. The whole of the team is not about one individual. You're not going to have the same shots. He or she not going to have the same shots that they had in high school on the AAU team. I'm just saying that. These coaches and these trainers can't work miracles for some of our kids. We can't. I mean, I'm just saying they can't work a miracle. So don't get frustrated. Just gotta keep working. Just gotta keep working. That's all. Just keep working. Just keep working. Just keep working. Don't be messy, because everybody talk. You may think, oh, I'm over here now, and then people will, and then sometimes people fox you out. People always say this is Baltimore City, people. This is the DMV. This is not just Baltimore. This is the AAU culture now. And I'm only going by the stories that come back to me. I will never say your name. You know what I'm saying? And I'm never going to tell y'all a story. You know what I mean? However, just know everybody can tighten up. Everybody. Coaches, be 100 with I know it's hard sometimes for y'all, but you gotta be 100. You gotta be 100 with the parents. You have to be. You have to be. If not, it's gonna cause ruckus in the season. You know that, and I know that. Especially when there's money involved. I'm just saying. Some parents feel as though if I put my money to this program, I'm expecting to have 5 offers by the end of the summer, and my kid playing in an all-star game. And some shit like that. Y'all, I'm just saying, some of these stories is just getting out of, I ain't even say it's getting out of hand. Like I said, for somebody that like to listen to all this, hey, I'm here. So keep on telling me the stories. I'm here. Now, Calvin, are you still with me? I don't know what Calvin is.
Yeah, I'm right. I had to let you go. You know, I didn't want to chime in too soon. You know, when you talked about you got to keep work. And, you know, I was going to say, you got to keep playing. You know, that's our campaign over at the Kevin Dotson Foundation. But, you know, you took the words right out our mouth, man. So I ain't going to cut you off.
You know what I'm saying? Did you want to say anything about that, what I said? I mean, you want to add anything
you know,
to that?
Just keeping it in the best of spirits and understanding that, you know, this game, man, it's a game, you know, and sometimes we tend to take a little fun out of it and take the air out of the ball for kids, not realizing it as adults and coaches and mentors and such. And so I just would say, you know, be patient with these kids, understand, you know, the level, you know, that your son or daughter may be at and the stage that they may be at in terms of their love and passion and affinity for the game. And try the best to put the right folks around them, you know, and it's going to be hard. Like you say, a lot of people, you know, participating in this world of basketball right now, man. And, you know, coming out of COVID pandemic, a lot of people haven't had that physical activity. And so we've all been set back. And, but like you say, we all deserve, I would say, a fair shake. And so our parents and adults are really, you know, integral pieces in that, man. So I would ask that parents and coaches just be patient with the kids and understand we don't have any control over, you know, a round ball, man, going through we don't have any control over a round ball going through an orange hoop, you know. So just be patient with these kids, keep playing, and you know, stay positive, man, and the best will come, man. You know, like I say, you got to keep playing. You got to keep working at this thing and chopping wood, man. It's not going to come overnight. That's the beauty of this game. You know, got to really put that work in. So I'm looking forward to the work. And like I say, the time spent with families. And like you say, you know, hopefully some bit of loyalty and some bonds are formed, you know, through this beautiful game, man. That's why I love it so much, man. It's just a beautiful game. It brings us together, unifies us all. So I want to stay on a positive note and, you know, just encourage folks to keep searching for that opportunity and that place for your son or daughter, because if they truly wanted it, it'll resonate and it'll present itself for them, man. You know, I promise it will.
Already. Now
Sure.
we got the NCAA. We had a fine weekend, like to the point that I'm gonna get an NCAA tournament so far A, right? I'm gonna give it an A. So far, so good. And I'm talking about the girls and the guys. I'm gonna give it an A. I'm definitely gonna give it an A. I'm not gonna sit up here and say all these names because I know I'm gonna butcher the name or I'm gonna say the wrong name, but I know y'all gonna understand what I'm talking about. When I'm following the females basketball, right? I didn't get the young lady name that dunked the ball that played for Stanford in the game, and Stanford just went through them, right? Stanford, yeah, like I said, you had Stanford balling, Maryland, Angel Reese, St. Francis leading our team to the second round. You still got Anaya from I&D still in the tournament for South Carolina. This is my first time looking at a UConn team and feel as though, like, you know what? Them girls out there at Stanford, that team they got size, they got speed. I'm not sure. And then you got the girl, you got the point guard from UConn anyway. I want to say her name Buckner, but her knee, she going through some things with her knee. She started last game, but playing against that Stanford team, I don't. That Stanford team they look scary. They definitely look scary. But moving on, yes. Overall, I get it. I give like for the excitement, for the thrill, for the Creighton with the upset over Iowa. Um, I'm gonna give it an A. I'm gonna give it an A, along with the boys. Along with the boys. Now, before I go in there, before we get in there, before I talk about the boys real quick, right? I got a question for you, Calvin. I got a question for you, and it's concerning the Dorian Jones kid, the kid that played, he played for Parkville, right? He played for Parkville. He was the player of the year in Baltimore County. His team were undefeated. Coach Josh Zorski was his coach, and he was the coach of the year. However, they said that he was being recruited by all the JUCOs in the country. So my question was, why say that? Why say either? And I don't know. This is me I'm just asking you a question. On recruiting, would you say that, like, is that just succumbing to you, like, you know what, I'm gonna go to junior college? That's saying that, you know what, my grades are so bad that I have to go to junior college? Or, you know what I'm saying? Because you ain't gonna be the player of the year. Shorty could shoot. He athletic is all outdoors. So I was thinking, like, I wonder was he thinking prep school? Ooh, some kids don't want to, like, you know what, I ain't trying to, I just go to junior college and just, I know my grades. I'm not trying to put that work in. Ooh, everybody is not a school person. But as far as recruiting wise, basketball wise, having that, just saying that, what are you, hearing that, what would you think? Just saying that, like.
Definitely a question mark. Raises a question into the kid's situation, the family situation, and whatnot. Wanting to understand what the coach is trying to present, as the kid's, best outcome and path at this point. So it raises some question marks, no doubt. When you talk about the eligibility piece and the qualifications and the qualifying piece, there's some underlying tone there and some underlying message in there that does indicate that the kid is, not able to qualify and participate at, the Division I level, or isn't being sought after at that level at this point. And so either they're just being honest in what they're presenting to the public and to the college recruiting community and coaching community and what they want to indicate to them and just being honest, or they are, maybe a little misguided in their presentation and their approach and path that they need to be taking. And so, yes, junior college is something that typically is the last resort, the last option that you see kids and families want to lean on if they've exhausted all other avenues and ways to get, directly straight to college. With COVID, again, like we said, man, that pandemic, set a lot of us back. It created a huge logjam at that collegiate level and what, is available in terms of just sheer number of scholarships. So you're going to see a backlog and you're going to see a really competitive space with being able to land that.
Now, did you hear what Deion Sanders said? Did you hear what Deion Sanders said? That I think they only take, what, 5 or 7? Is it 5 or 7 scholarships?
Yeah,
And they,
and Dion, speaking from a football perspective, you know, where they typically see more scholarships given, I'm sure, you know, so it's just, again, just all across the board. Certain sports have been cut out, you know, at the collegiate level at this point, you know, because of the costs associated with, you know, just fielding teams. Um, you know, got to
man,
drive
listen,
in revenue.
yeah, I know there's a lot of that going on. Yeah,
Mhm,
it was a special donor donated to Morgan some money,
mhm.
to
Mm,
bring back they wrestling program. I don't
got
know the
you.
name,
Okay. Okay.
but you know it had to be a lot of it was a lot of money to bring back the whole wrestling program. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm
So
saying.
that was cool. That's cool. But all right, I'm glad now, people. I wanted to know, Calvin. I went to junior college. I did 2 years of junior college. I went to prep school also. You know,
Mhm.
I went to Division 1, Division 2. Yes, but I wanted to hear what Calvin thought. I mean, what he thought about that whole presentation. Because I know I wouldn't have. I wouldn't. That wouldn't have been my choice. Even if I was being sold out like that, far as with the junior college, I'm not gonna, no. Like I said, that's gonna be my last resort. That's my last resort. But moving on. Before we get up out of here, and I'm gonna need y'all to put your answers in the comments. Is everybody this comment, right? Because everybody has different opinions on this, and it changed. It changed weekly. We looking at the mock draft. We talking about the top 5 in the NBA. Yes, indeed. However, before the season came on, and you know, I like to put my prediction on record. You know, so hold me accountable. You understand what I'm saying? Hold me accountable. If my team lose, hey, I know how I go through it. I ain't no sore loser, nothing like that. You did. However, let's talk about the NBA draft. I had Chet Holmgren, the 7-footer for Gonzaga, the freshman, the unicorn. I am going number 1, right? Reason why I have him going number 1, his potential. Because he's a unicorn, you don't see big men moving like that. His handle, his shots, and his defense, right? His defense translates without a question over to the NBA. Without a question. I mean, you getting 3 to 4 blocks. Yeah, without a question. The way he moves his feet, you know, man, he moves his feet like a guard as a 7-foot big man. Oh yeah, he weak. He definitely weak. But if you're going off of potential, I like Chet. However, looking at this first weekend of basketball, you had some of my friends talk about Jabari Smith from Auburn, and you know he got a whole package with him. He can shoot fadeaways over his right and his left shoulder. You know, the pull-up package, he could pass. However, he was a no-show this week. He was a no-show last night. He was a no-show. He was a no-show. And people, I'm one of them guys, I don't go off of one game. One game ain't gonna make you better than if I beat Michael Jordan in a game, uh, 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 anything of any sort. I mean, if I beat him in a game of basketball 1-on-1, and I beat him, I'm not gonna say I'm better than Michael Jordan. I'm just not. I beat him that day. I was better than him on that day, but overall, no. So I don't judge him. I don't judge. No, we ain't gonna do the whole thing by one game. How 1 tournament. So I seen Jabari Smith work throughout the year. I seen it. my friend, my bro, tried to put it in my head since last year when his son was going to sign to Auburn. Tell you about this kid, that. But so I've been checking him out. But he's 6'9", right? I didn't see a separation. I ain't see him no different from, give me somebody in the league. Give me somebody a powerful one in the league.
To compare to Jabari Smith?
Yeah.
You're a freak, man. You know.
He can shoot.
Right-handed Julius Randle.
That right-handed Julius Randle. He could do it all. He could do it all.
Giving me, who's he giving me?
But I'm gonna tell you this: if I'm gonna go by like we just, if I'm not gonna take Chat number one, I'm sorry. Jaden, he didn't went up for me. I'm taking Jaden number one. He's still leading his team. He, mind you, is John Morant for real. Big guard. He got that it factor with him. Ain't no back down. And for real, he might chump your guards. He athletic and he plays defense. I love a guard that plays defense. We got, man. So if we going by this weekend, after this weekend, my mock draft, I got Jade number one. I got Check number two. I got what's the kid from? I got Jade number three. Jabari number three. I got Keenan at number four. And then I got is it Palo, the kid from Duke? I got him number five. And I know y'all like, how y'all gonna have the kid from Duke at number five? I just feel like he's 6'8". He's strong as an ox, he's wide, but he ain't gonna jump over top of you. Because I'm looking at it in the NBA. He ain't gonna jump over no 6'10". Now, if he a legitimate 6'10", like they saying, if he a legitimate 6'10", then I might have to reevaluate my lineup. But for right now, I don't see him no different than Jabari Parker when Jabari Parker was that dude. I just don't. And that's not been, it ain't no shade. Jabari Parker was that dude. So, hey, Cal, did you hear anything else now said?
Yeah. I'm listening to you with the draft, the mock draft. I told you I'm pretty high on Jabari.
Mm-hmm.
Other guys, Jabari and Chet really the two I elevating to that conversation, top two, 3 picks. Anybody else really would be a shock, surprise to me. Kids from Duke haven't really, seen a whole lot of. Seen some of them, but some of them what they do, but not a whole lot. I ain't gonna give you a whole lot. Like I said, I know Jabari and Chet are like my two favorites. Yeah.
I hear that. Now, people, I need y'all to like, share, subscribe to this channel. I know y'all probably looking like, what's that on the screen? That's just an interview of me and Marcus Hatton. You know what I'm saying? Top 20 at St. John's scoring. This is an interview we did over a year ago when I first started the Tez TV. You see how I was doing it. Well, you don't see how you see it, but you don't hear it. However, like I said, go to the channel on YouTube, Tez Dean. Go like, share, subscribe to the channel. If you really rock with your boy, hit the notification bell at the top. We got some, like I said, I'm gonna stop telling you what I'm gonna do. Lock in, stay tuned in. Until next time, from Tez TV.
Yes, sir.